If B-Rogue Built wants to sue me for filming this video, go ahead, bring it on. I got nothing to hide. Today I'm gonna tell you every single detail about my twin-turbo Lamborghini Gallardo. I dropped off the car December 21st, 2019 at B-Rogue Built in Chicago, Illinois. Today is July 1st, 2023. B-Rogue Built will not like this video. And that's because they know every single detail is true. Today's video is gonna be black and white, nothing but the truth. I have text messages, I have receipts. I do not owe B-Rogue Built one single penny. I have paid B-Rogue Built tens of thousands of dollars. I have filmed YouTube videos to the best of my ability promoting B-Rogue Built. Those videos have reached millions and millions and millions of people. The twin turbo Lamborghini Gallardo is here in Utah. It is in my garage. And it is an absolute dumpster fire. It is a cluster beyond my wildest imagination. I am upset, I am angry, I am disappointed. I have not filmed this video because I am Mr. Agreeable. I'm always trying to be the nice guy, and it has burned me so many times, and I'm done. I'm done. You're gonna see a different side of me, and that's because I have done every single thing I can possibly do to make this work. Every single step I can. But you know what? At some point, you have to be held accountable. I got nothing to hide. Every single thing I'm saying in today's video is not emotional. It is based off factual evidence. It is details. I have text messages. I have receipts. The car is downstairs. I don't like filming this video. This is out of my character. I don't like it. But at some point in my life, I gotta stand up for myself. Now, the Gallardo's been tucked down in the back cave since January 5th, 2023. I've been hiding the car. It arrived back here to Utah finished. The car was done. It was ready to roll. And unfortunately at this juncture, it's not even close to being done. You notice the car looks different. So the Hamilton collection pranked me with the Oscar themed purple camo wrap. They wanted to get me back for the pink chrome Bugatti Chiron. I apologize to the Hamilton collection for not having a great reaction. Unfortunately, the wrap is kind of a moot point because of the drama around the car. To Steve, Tommy, Natalia, and Aiden, I'm sorry, but the wrap is incredible. I love the wrap, but yeah. The car arrived here to Utah on January 5th, 2023. It was done. It was delivery day. You can imagine my excitement, my enthusiasm. I had gone the distance with B-Rogue. I had made it. I had trusted the process. I had given them the benefit of the doubt, and I was so excited. The car was finally here. I was filming that day, obviously. We're gonna roll back to that day. I wanna give you guys a sense of my enthusiasm because it was rather short-lived. It's delivery day. It's delivery day. Yes, oh, yes, we back, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the vlog. And of course, welcome to 2023 and of course, Happy New Year's. You know, I always say there's no day quite like delivery day, and I haven't seen you guys in forever, and that's for one reason. Today's video has to be the first video of 2023. Within 30 seconds of seeing the car, I knew something was wrong. In this clip right here, you'll notice there's a massive oil leak sitting underneath the Gallardo. It had been sitting in the trailer for a couple days from Chicago here to Utah. Now, the next clip I'm gonna show you was never meant for public consumption. This was sent to B-Rogue Built, and I'm sharing it with you guys to give you guys a sense of how I was feeling. Look at that, just rolling, and it just shuts off. It just shuts right off. Amazing, absolutely amazing. And it just dies. I should film this. I should, I'm not going to, but I should. I should film this. This is ridiculous. 3 years. It took 3 years. There was just so many mixed emotions going all at the same time. I decided, you know what? I am gonna film this. So the next couple minutes is me taking delivery of this car. Done. Obviously, I'm being sarcastic. The truck is right there. You can see the truck right there. All I do is I turn it on, I move forward, and the car just dies. The parking brake is just broken for no reason whatsoever. This is ridiculous. This is so ridiculous. Like, what an absolute cluster. This is insane. Are you kidding me? Like, are you actually kidding me? You can see the truck right there is leaving. This is insane. So the Gallardo's here. It got a wrap from the Hamilton collection, which is great and all. And that would have been fun. But the problem is, this car is a piece of junk. I had the car at B-Rogue since 2019. Since 2019, it is 2023. I don't know what else to do. I have tried to be the nicest human in the world. The trailer's right there. I just got the car. I literally just got the car. And then of course, also you can see the coolant light is flashing right there. I've waited. This is 5 calendar years. I dropped it off in 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022. It is now 2023. The car is never going back to Chicago. It's never going back. If you can't do something, just be honest about it. Okay? If you can't do something, be honest about it. I'm just like, I'm just over it. This car is... The reason I continued to turn on the car even though it was stalling out, the temperatures were below freezing, there's an incline up my driveway, I didn't have anybody to help me push the car into the garage. I didn't really have a choice other than to limp it into the garage. So I wasn't trying to cause any further damage, I just didn't want to leave it out and get hit by a snowplow. I didn't know what else to do. At this juncture, I'm trying to wrap my brain around what is going on. It's January 5th. In early November of 2022, I had driven the Gallardo. I had taken it on an airport runway at 175 miles an hour.
Come on, Gallardo! To the moon! That's a Bugatti Chiron, he's catching me! Come on, Gallardo! 8,000! That's 150 miles an hour!
You saw the flames. I couldn't stop thinking about the emergency brake because back in November, the e-brake was totally fine. Fast forward to January, the e-brake is broken. Why would B-Rogue deliver a twin-turbo 1,200 horsepower Lamborghini Gallardo with a broken emergency brake? It didn't make any sense. And so I called B-Rogue, and they were surprised that the e-brake was broken initially. And then about an hour later on the phone, I caught him. He admitted to me that the e-brake was broken. So he lied to me. And then he admitted that he shipped the car to me done after 3 years. And then B-Rogue told me they would send me a brand new emergency brake, and I have that e-brake, and that will validate my story. 1 second. Here is the unopened e-brake from Scuderia Car Parts that B-Rogue sent me, and the e-brake in all of its glory. This is how the car was delivered. The e-brake not even attached. Like, how sloppy can you get? To me, the emergency brake sums up everything. After 3 years, you deliver a car that has all this public press, and the emergency brake is not functional. You broke it, and then you lie about it. The car got dumped on me, and that's only the beginning. There are so many more things wrong with this car. On purpose, I have ruined my driveway just to show you my next discovery. And that... So we have a broken emergency brake. The car died on me 25 times from the trailer to my garage, and then I discover she has a massive oil leak. You guys have no idea how many times I put cardboard under this car. So the car is leaking oil. I want to investigate. So what do? I open up the rear deck lid. The hatch for the rear deck lid is broken also. Let me show you. I know, I can't make this stuff up. I don't know how. Let me just show you. If we push the driver's seat forward, it's a little bit awkward, so I apologize for that. But this latch right here, this opens up the rear hatch. It's first off not in place, but then also there's nothing, like, it doesn't open. I was able to figure out a manual pull to get the rear hatch open. So now the deck lid is open. I gotta figure out, where's this oil leak coming from? And underneath this bracket right here is a very nice oil leak. Now the scariest part about this oil is leaking onto the exhaust right here. You can kind of see sort of down there. On the left side, this left turbo as well, you can see there's a pool of oil over here too. So it's leaking from both sides. We found multiple oil leaks, so you're thinking that's probably everything, right? We found something else. It says so much. It says everything. Now, when you change the oil on a Lamborghini, and then underneath you can see the oil filter where I'm flashing the light. Now, the oil filter is kind of a weird design. I don't know why it's this way, but you twist it off, and then you actually have to lift it up, and gravity is going to drop a bunch of oil residue kind of onto the engine bay. Now, if you're really good, you're going to grab a microfiber cloth before you do that. You're going to catch the majority of it, and then you're going to clean up afterward. Now, if you look closely, you can see there is oil residue everywhere. So whoever changed the oil the final time before sending it to Utah didn't bother to clean the oil residue off the engine bay. Now the puddle you see in this clip right here, that is probably maybe a third, maybe a quarter of what was on there before I cleaned it up. The amount of oil, which I can't show you right now, was 4 times that. I don't want to get caught up in theories, so let me know what you think in the comments below. Why was there a bunch of dirty motor oil left on top of the engine bay of my twin turbo Lamborghini Gallardo the day I took delivery of it after 3 years. Now at this juncture, I begin conversations with B-Rogue. I'm trying to figure out what is going on. We get in contact with the tuner, hoping it's a tuning issue. You know, the oil leaks can be solved fairly easy, the e-brake can be fixed. The issue is that the car shuts off every 5 seconds. When I turn on the Gallardo inside the garage, however, I discover it is puffing blue smoke. And then upon further investigation, we discover there's no oil pressure. Well, there's 5 PSI of oil pressure, so yeah. And that's kind of where we're at. The car has a multitude of issues, may require, I don't even want to suggest what it might require, but it's gonna be extensive. I know 2019 doesn't seem that long ago, but let me put it into perspective. Since 2019, since I dropped off the Gallardo at B-Rogue built, we have had a global pandemic, COVID-19. Said global pandemic has ended. The piece of land that I'm standing on right now, I bought this land in May of 2020. I built an entire house. If you're thinking trying to build a car during the COVID pandemic is difficult, sure, I agree, it is, but building a house is also difficult. Yeah, we got this done. We built an entire house. All that was getting done was a twin turbo kit. 2019, 1,287 days ago, I dropped off this car at B-Rogue Built. When this car showed up at my house on January 5th, 2023, nobody from B-Rogue was here. When I called them immediately and I told them my car was a cluster, nobody flew in. Nobody did. Anybody from B-Rogue could have flown out here, but they didn't. They didn't. All these issues with the car were discovered the first week in January. So why July 1st? I gave B-Rogue 3 options to sort this out. I don't know why. I wanted to let them figure it out. I don't know. I believe in people. I gave them 3 options. I said they could buy the car for fair market value. They could just pay me outright. They would get the car and I would walk away. I didn't really want to do that. This car means a lot to me. It's the OG. But sometimes in life, the sentimental value versus the headache, it's just not worth the stress. And so I presented that to them as an option. They could buy the car, they could rebuild it, they could have it on their channel. They declined that option. So then I suggested they reimburse me for every single dime that I have given them. Now that number, I'm gonna put it right here because I don't know it off the top of my head, is in the tens of thousands of dollars. That's a lot of money. They rejected that as well. So the third and final option, I told them I am not shipping the car to their shop in Chicago. Find me another shop. You can choose the shop. I could have the final say. Find me another shop that can fix the car. But you guys are gonna foot the bill. And they agreed to that. They agreed they were gonna foot the bill. Now, I wanted a contract in place, so B-Rogue agreed to that. The contract never came to fruition. Month after month after month, excuse after excuse after excuse. Oh, it's gonna be in your inbox tonight. Oh, it is in your inbox. And then I read the contract and it's literally like a phony blank template that's not even half done. I mean, just excuse after excuse after excuse, ghosting me over and over and over and over again. And then the one time I call them out and I tell them, why is it taking 5 months to get a contract in place? I'm not even gonna go there. It's done. I'm done with B-Rogue. I gotta figure out a solution. I don't know what the solution is. I told B-Rogue, I'm cutting ties with you. I don't want anything to do with you. I am gonna pay for this out of my pocket, this car. So I've already put, I don't know, $40,000, $50,000, $60,000, whatever the number is, I'm gonna put it right here, out of my pocket to get this car to this state where it's broken in my garage. And now I'm gonna find another shop and I'm gonna foot the bill. I'm gonna foot the bill. In summary, I would not recommend B-Rogue Built.